I never thought anyone would have to find out. I hated the idea. But when it happened, I thought it might feel like letting it go. You know? Watching it float away.
Sorry it don't work like that, does it? I mean, it's a part of you, kid.
Surely it's got to be better, getting it out. Better than keeping it trapped inside.
I think David preferred the trapped inside option.
Well, then he didn't deserve you, does he? I'm sorry, but he knew the rest, right? He knew about the phone lines, he knew about the film. There are exceptions, but generally speaking, women who have tons of choices don't choose to sit at the other end of a phone, hyperventilating while some stranger gets his rocks off.
David's quite innocent.
No, babe, he's a grown-up. And he don't get to pretend that he's not part of the same world as us.
Yeah, but I saw his reaction. He was genuinely gutted.
And did any part of you fancy him in that moment when you saw his reaction? Or even like him? Because I'm sorry, but right there, what you saw, that's him. That's the man you married.
I don't know if this is helping.
She might not like it, OK? But I am actually helping. Babe, listen to me. You are a kind, clever, beautiful young woman, and David is unbelievably lucky to have you by his side. OK? And if you had to do some things years ago whilst he was pricing up groceries,
Charity,
things that you regret now and didn't even like anyway, well, I'm sorry, but the only reaction that's acceptable from him is support. That and maybe a really expensive present. Listen, it took me a long time to work that out by myself. And I'm still angry that I had to. Because the people that you give your love to, it is their job to make your burden a bit lighter. And do you know what? If they don't, maybe they're not worth it.
Charity exaggerates for effect. You know that, right?
So you mean he does deserve me?
She likes to paint herself as hard as nails, but she's not. Look at her whole history with Cain. What I'm saying is, it's easy to tell somebody else to lay down the law. We both know David's a good guy. All of this, it must have been a shock to him. Just don't do something drastic.
I'm sorry for barging in.
Don't worry.
I've got stuff I need to say. Mostly sorry.
Well, you don't have to go.
Oh, it's OK. I need to pop by work for something anyway.
Oh, Charles. Listen, have you got a second? Have a kind of proposition?
Oh, look at me. Looks like it's today, propositions.
What?
If this is about you moving into the pub, then we haven't got the room.
I don't know what I was going to say.
Chaz, are you coming or what?
Sorry.
Ooh. Do you know what? I'm impressed. And I like that warm tingle.
Why, have you had a little accident? Go and do some work, please, Marlon.
No, you... Is it going to be all right?
Oh, yeah. Diane made him walk it off. It was like watching a really slow game of pinball. Marlon dragged him in here for his own safety.
Can we just get on with this, please?
All we want is someone to have first batch to pub regulars and get some feedback. That is it.
And what's your role in this, Uncle Zach?
Well, going forward, the next phase of the business...
Who are you, Alan Sugar?
Oh, try and be nice, will you?
I don't even like ginger beer, anyway.
It's ale. Sorry, I Googled it.
We will think about helping you with the launch, all right? Just get all your paperwork and your compliances sorted, because we will be checking.